Today I'm gonna do some crafting, which is a first. I haven't done crafts in what feels like years. But in preparation for my cyberpunk look, there's so much of the look that I want to customize. I'm just not finding stuff out there that I'm envisioning. And I did find some really cool stuff, so I've been like trying to figure out my outfit and accessories around those cool pieces. I need to make some of it myself, so I bought a bunch of supplies. I don't have everything yet, so this is gonna be like a multiple part thing. Oh, look at her. Look at how cute she is. I love that. I'm actually gonna start with a backdrop piece, because I was looking for like cyberpunk backdrops, but I didn't really find anything I liked. So then I was thinking, well, could I make my own stuff? And I'm like looking at Pinterest ideas and like, oh, I can do this. We're gonna start with a DIY neon sign, which isn't actually neon. It's not actually fancy. I'm gonna make it out of cardboard and tape, but it's gonna like glow. I have a great idea in my head. I just don't know if I can actually execute. That's the problem. I'm gonna try to turn this Japanese name into a sign. So let's see if we can do it. Okay, I put my hair back because it's gonna get in my way. So we have materials, this big empty Amazon box for the sign. I've got a pencil for drawing and tracing and stuff, scissors for cutting, measuring tape for measuring because I don't have a ruler, neon pink gaffer tape, gafferpower.com, and snacks. And I also have the reference photo on my phone. I turned it off. First, let's take the box apart.
Taking this box apart was hard for some reason. I don't know why I struggled.
Here's the piece I'm going to be working with. I have to now figure out how big I want my sign to be. And do I want it to be like a circle or like a rectangle? I don't know yet. I've decided I want to do the letters like as a cutout, like not like, how do I describe this? Like, I want the cardboard to be the actual black lettering. Well, that's not really sturdy then. Never mind. I'll do a rectangle and then the lettering itself will be like a cutout of the cardboard rectangle. Yeah.
I figure I'll use as much surface area as possible, but I want to keep it sturdy, so cutting off the corners that bend. And I'm drawing the lettering as close as possible to the image, because I don't know how fonts work.
Here's the trace. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting, but I'm actually gonna need to go get a box cutter, because these are like very precise lines that I want. I'll be right back. I've returned with a box cutter. I'm going to cut this on top of the excess cardboard I have because I don't want to go through this thing. Time for stabbing.
I forgot how difficult it can be to cut through cardboard, so I'm using a lot of muscles just holding the cardboard down in place while I'm cutting, and bending over a lot, so probably terrible for my back. The hardest parts are trying to cut the little details at like the corners. I have to flip it over a lot just to make sure the cut actually went through the cardboard, then I just pop them out.
I just realized I wanted this side to be the front, but I traced it on this side because I was like, yeah, I don't want to see any of the tracing marks, but it's obviously not the same front and back. Whatever, I was going to cover it all up in the pink tape anyway, so. But still, look at how clean that came out. I mean, obviously, like, it's rough around the edges, but again, I'm just going to cover it with tape, so it's going to be all smooth. Also, I'm going to trim the bottom off a little bit, but yeah. I'm so proud of myself so far.
First trimming the bottom off, but I'm doing this multiple times because I can't cut in a straight line apparently. And now figuring out how exactly I want the tape to go on. I'm taking thin strips of tape and applying them on like evenly on both sides of the cardboard edge to make it nice and smooth. I have to use super small strips at the corners and curves, otherwise the tape will fold over itself. I don't think I have to worry about that too much with this project because I want it to be backlit, so you won't see it.
Here's how it looks so far. That took for frickin' ever. Now I'm going to cover the rest of this in pink so it doesn't look like cardboard.
I'm taking big strips of tape and just putting them over the cardboard. I'm doing the inside first and working toward the edges so I can have a nice clean line on all four sides.
It is done. It looks like shit up close, but that's okay because no one's gonna see it up close. And this is gonna be backlit, so I'm gonna have like light shining through and it's gonna be like dark in my room. So So let's see how that looks. Here's the general idea of how it's gonna look. This is my little black light, and I'm in the bathroom, which is the darkest place in the house because there are no windows. I want to have like neon lights behind there, like pink or yellow, but yeah, that's how it's gonna look.
And now I have to clean up the mess. The worst part about crafting.